Hello, and welcome to Refeel Yoga. Today I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. Why do you practice yoga? What is your reason or your intention behind your practice? There's no right or wrong answer. I just offer you a little personal investigation. As we mentioned in the last video, the traditional intention for practicing yoga was to expand the consciousness to the highest level of our human consciousness and to experience the truth, to remove the patterns, the habits of the mind, liberate us from bondage and achieve this spiritual enlightenment. Today, there are some people who practice yoga for this reason. Many of the people who leave behind the daily life, become monks or nuns, move to monasteries or ashrams, or become sadhus. This is their purpose for practicing yoga. But for the average householder that's going to the drop-in yoga class down the street at the gym, probably they don't have such high aspiration. But today I'd like to introduce a few of the common reasons for practicing yoga and a lot of the benefits that come along the way. I'd like to say that regardless of your intention for practicing yoga, as you progress along the path with the right practice, you will go through all these different phases and hopefully experience all of these different results and benefits and what we could say side effects to the highest level of yoga. The common purposes for starting a yoga practice can usually fall into one of the following 4 categories. The first of which I call normalizing, or getting to a healthy, normal state of being. And this is where most people start their yoga practice. People are looking for healing or to feel better. Maybe you have a digestive issue, low energy, maybe you have some mental disease, depression, anxiety. In this case, yoga practice can really help you get to a normal state of being. Once one reaches this normal state of being, healthy and well, yoga can be used to go beyond average, to enhance your performance. And you see this, lots of CEOs of big companies, they do some meditation each day just because it makes their mind function better so that they can make better business arrangements and make more money. Lots of athletes will do pranayama and different poses and stuff because it will help their physical performance in their sport. I know free divers, they do lots of pranayama because it enables them to go deeper. Likely, these people have little intention or little spiritual ambition, but still the yoga is working for them. Now, as we go more refined with the mind, more refined with the awareness, the next step that often attracts people to yoga is developing what are called siddhis or psychic abilities. Now we're going from normal to above average to paranormal or supernatural. And this is when the mind gets so refined that we can maybe start to predict the future, start to see people's energies, start to read minds, and all these other kind of abilities that you hear about. These come from a very refined mind and a very subtle control over the energy. A lot of people involved in magic and hypnosis and stuff, they start yoga practice just for this. And then, of course, the 4th category is the ultimate intention behind yoga, and this is for spiritual awakening, for spiritual liberation, like we mentioned in the first video. Now remember, it doesn't matter where you're starting, eventually with proper practice and determination, you will experience all of these. I tell you, myself, I had no interest in spirituality. I just wanted to see if I could stand on one leg for 5 minutes when I started. And slowly, as you start to have these experiences, you start to open your energy. The mind, the natural path is moving from gross physical sensations towards more subtle and understanding the energy and the workings of the world. Stay tuned to the next video where I'll introduce different types of yoga, and you'll see there's a vast array of different ways that one can practice yoga beyond just the physical body like we see in Hatha yoga. Beautiful.